good evening, and hello. It is May the 8th, and it is exactly 7 p.m. German time. I believe it is 6 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. in Nigeria, 5 p.m. in Ghana, and I believe it is like 9 p.m. in Kenya. And whoever is watching, good evening, and welcome to Vice Friday's session, or to the as I some people call it Thursday, I call it Vice Friday, and very happy if you guys turn in and be here and having a good time, having a good chat, having a relaxed atmosphere on here. Hi, Venny. Good evening from the Uibo Pepe. Hello, Grace. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday. Hello, Hilda. Good evening to you. Oh, someone blue. Oh, that's great. JD is here as far as I saw. So this is just historic moment as I'm watching that. I will not get the phone call from Rome, so I most likely will stay the bishop of YouTube. So, having said that, congratulations to my successor, whoever it will be. They are still waiting to opening the white curtain there on this balcony where I was supposed to DJ tonight, but most likely they didn't like my music from 2 days ago with the techno music. So therefore, I guess I'll just stay the bishop of YouTube. So for those who haven't watched it and for those who didn't see it, hi Shelly, good evening. Very nice to see you here in my house. And for those who didn't know, the Pope has been elected. There was white smoke, so maybe I just had a cigarette too much today. I don't know. Hey Maria, and so I'll be happy to know that I'll stay the Bishop of Rome. Sorry, the Bishop of YouTube, and will not go to Rome. What would you guys do without me? Yeah, it is how it is, and they haven't announced the name yet, but there will be people coming, I'm sure, and it will come soon. I'll have it on here without sound so that whoever will be the one. There's super many speculations about that, and so they will have someone coming up there eventually. And I was told that I should just stay ready to go to Rome in case a new one faints out of the sudden, so that they have smoke. White smoke was out an hour ago, and everyone is now waiting for the new guy to come up and say hello to, or Habemus Ragus or something like that. I don't know. And so the elections have been done, and now they are waiting for this white curtain on my balcony to be open for someone else. I cannot believe it. Now I'm happy that I don't have to do anything with that kind of stuff because too much politics, being perfectly honest. And no, my dream is just to be Ragus. That's all. That's all. So for those who I haven't talked to before, I believe that would be Vanny, and that would be. Let me scroll up. Grace Maku, welcome to the house. Welcome to the channel. I believe I've seen you. At least I saw Vanny yesterday on the premiere of the Nigerian music mix, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it a little bit. It was very tricky. I will go back a little bit more in detail later, but it was very tricky to get it done. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed yesterday's session a little bit, and more is to come. So on Saturday there will be the father will put the gown on again, not the white one of the Pope, but the white one of the Ragus and of the beans and banana religion. However, and therefore I'm looking forward to Saturday. It seems the trolls are gone, which I'm really grateful for because. For those who have not been on my message board, it has been quite a ride the last couple of weeks because some bots have been kind of stormed into my channel. So it looked very posh, having 200 plus people and everything, but it was like a bit more, I prefer to have normal people, I mean, real people on the channel. I rather prefer to play a DJ set for one person only rather than for 211, from which 200 are not real. And therefore, it was really pleasant yesterday to see like 15, 16 people staying constantly, which I was really appreciating. And that was awesome, I have to say. That was great. Great atmosphere for those who haven't watched it or for those who were not able to make it because they had their own business to mind. Be sure that you can still watch the video. It's still up there on my start page of the channel. And if you follow the chat, you will see a lot of dancing colors there, which was really nice. But I'll come to the Nigerian mix in a bit because there's quite some stories to tell about it, and it was like a bit tricky, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Just to make sure that you guys know what's coming up the next couple of the next week at least. So as I have announced on my channel board, I'm sorry, as I have announced on my channel board, I have been asked to make more music, or to actually load up some more mixes, which I will do. But I cannot do that always live because, as I said, ordinary things like work are also calling for their duties. But I have some programs set up for the rest of this week and for next week. So Friday will be my day off from any live or premiere action whatsoever. Mondays I will do the talk. Tuesdays I will load up or have a mix uploaded for premiere. Wednesdays I will do a live. Thursdays, like today, I'll do the talk. Fridays is my day off. Saturdays I do a live with whatever kind of electronic music. It might be gospel pretty often, but I also don't want to do it too much because otherwise, hey Duzil, good evening, and bye donkey for coming. Really appreciating it. And yeah, that's the only thing in Afrikaans I can say, I'm afraid. What's going to happen? Oh yeah, Thursday is going to be talk like today, like for an hour and a half, something like that. For Fridays, day off. Saturdays, I'll play live. But again, I will not always play gospel house because otherwise it's overdoing too much. And also there's other options to do. And Sundays, like for afternoon, I will have a premiere coming up with some electronic music as well. So there will be many, many options to listen to some different styles of house, techno, some kind of experimental stuff if I get a playlist for you, from you ever, and then see what I can do with that. With the Nigerian mix, I had help from Damilola Bukola TV, and from the Kenyan part back then, a couple of weeks ago, I had some good ideas from Unfiltered Maria and from Nechavi and others who were kind enough to send me some ideas and some artists that I can walk through that on Spotify and other places that are there to actually find some good music to play around with. In the end of the day, I really want to keep the focus on the music part of my channel. It is nice to, of course, to talk to you guys, but I think my skills are more in some DJing stuff and doing those kind of things and get that sorted out, especially now as Rome is not needing my attention at all, as it seems. So we get that sorted out as well. So I'll stay the bishop of YouTube and we'll all be good. And yeah, that is it for me. Obviously, also, if oh, thank you, Maria. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you liked it a little bit, and happy that a lot of people yesterday danced along with it. It was just for 1 hour. And again, I will tell the story about the Nigerian mix in a little bit. And so just for next week, there will be a couple of things coming as well. Again, Monday talk. Tuesday will be a preset, a mix that I will put up from the that I will record over the weekend and then load it up for Tuesday, Wednesday live, Thursday actually, and I would like to, and I've already put that up in the calendar. In the calendar for next week, Thursday. So today in a week, we will have a topic. We have a panel discussion. I'll have someone invited to my panel. And the topic is actually, and you can already read it on my upcoming lives. The topic is actually kind of the difference between female and male channel hosts. What are female channel hosts facing when running a channel, and many times. And I've seen that quite sometimes. I've also pointed that topic out a couple of times already here in the live talking sessions of mine. And we'll actually discuss that. So actually, I'll discuss that with the very unique Talata, who will take her time next week for this live. And later, I will also open the panel for your point of views on this and how you guys think this could be improved. And maybe I also have one or two ideas how these things can actually be improved in the first place. And that would be a good thing maybe for you guys to know what's going on. And therefore, so the week will be packed next week with the program and with a lot of music, obviously, because I'll put 4 mixes up, two of them live, two of them pre-recorded. And yeah, that will be next week. So I'm looking forward to that indeed. And looking also forward to the discussion with Talata on the topic um, as just mentioned. And for those who are here in the talking session the first time, I would just like to invite you, if you have any question in regards of the music that I play, if you have any questions in regard of the channel or of myself, that is not too personal, I'm happy to answer them. And I don't really like to reveal too much of my private life, but we're happy to talk about music, happy to talk about anything in regards of the DJing and all that things that are kind of this YouTube story that we are all doing together. And therefore, also, I believe I have subscribed to the channels that are relative from the people that are relatively new here. If I haven't done so, please kindly feel free to send me a reminder, and happy to do that as well, so that we can also stay connected. The community that we are all in, I don't know if all of you know Goga, but we are all kind of the tribe. I'm the adopted one, obviously, because of the Uibo roots from the Uibo tribe that I come from. But in the end of the day, yeah, we can see. Duduzil, as I see that you can't wait to hear the South African mix, what I would really appreciate if you have a few minutes, sometimes the next 1-2 days. You heard the Nigerian mix yesterday, and if you go to my channel, please also tick on the Kenyan mix that I did, like I believe 2 weeks ago or something. It would be cool if you maybe could send me some artists from South Africa by email. Email is written in my channel, links thing. There's also my email address, and it would be cool if you could maybe send me a handful of artists' names so that I know that I can play some. I can play some South African music, mix it together and stuff like that, similar to what I did with the Nigerian mix, because that would really be super helpful. And also, in general, guys, I'm encouraging you again, for all of you. My email address again is in the channel. It's written in the channel, and you can easily send me a list of your most favorite tracks ever. And okay, you know what, guys, we're gonna hand over to Rome real quick. Bear with me. I do it in it's a German, but I'm gonna give you the thing. Let's. I hope you can hear it. Okay, stop it. Go on. Hurry up. I want to continue here. Come on, Rome. Chop chop. Okay, make this a little louder. It's a historic moment. I'm telling the world a very happy thing. We got a pope. Oh no, hold on. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, give me strength. Okay, so the guy from the US. It's someone from some guy from the US who won, and it's I believe it is the guy that Trump wanted to have so much. Okay, so back to topic. They didn't vote me, so I'll stay in black. Don't worry about it, and I'll stay here. So we're all cool. So yes, Duduzil, that would be awesome. It would be really cool. So if it was possible to get the something in the mix that I can mix in 4/4 tacting. Your brother will know what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff. That would be awesome. I'm DJing for many years, Venny. I've DJed in clubs like 30 plus years ago until 20 plus years ago, but I never did that as a main profession, so it was never my main job. Um, so back then it was vinyl records to be played, and that was long before digital music was available. That was CDs were never an option in clubs, so it was either vinyl or later we all played MP3. Hey, CrossFam bro or CrossFam family, hello, good evening. So we played with vinyl records back then, and then it all developed into digital music, and it developed into whatever thing, and it is that is what I'm doing for a long time. I don't do clubs anymore for a long time. I did some, wedding receptions, that kind of stuff, and I even played once at a funeral. True story. So that's what I'm doing, and I actually quit it completely, and then COVID hit, and like so many others of us that are here in this chat room at the moment, we have all started the YouTube thing with COVID, right? Because most of us had regular jobs. Some of them have lost it. Some of them had other life circumstances that led them to go on YouTube and do their thing. And so I was, yeah, I come to the copyright in a minute, Ruzil, because that is a story that I want to tell about the Nigerian thing. Yeah, I played at a funeral once. It was a relatively young guy, also from the techno scene. Hi, Michelle. Good evening. From the techno scene, and we all knew that if he ever dies, he would like to have his some kind of electronic music thing. And I DJ'd during the actually I DJ'd during the funeral service in the little chapel that was there, and then I went to. So we created some kind of love parade. If you ever go to YouTube, just for random things, look for Love Parade Berlin, and we did something similar from the chapel to the graveyard with a coffin with a casket. So I had a ghetto blaster with me, as we call it. This thing with where you have a compact thing that you carry, and there was a CD with techno music, and it was like the oods 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 oods, and we danced behind the casket that was carried to the graveyard. It was pretty fun. Hey, Annalyn, good evening, and welcome to the house, and thank you for coming. Highly appreciating it. And yeah, so that is what we did back then. So yeah, funerals can also be funny. Goga, good evening, Mr. President. Mr. President, I have to announce that I will stay the bishop of YouTube, since in Rome they have taken some American guy. Nobody needs that guy. But anyway, he's now doing the DJ set there pretty soon from the balcony. And so I'll stay here. I'll stay the bishop of YouTube and do my next sermon on Saturday. Hi, Sonia. Good evening. Happy Wise Friday to you. Very nice to see you in the house. And yeah, so talking about the copyright thing, Duduzil, you asked me about that. I would just like to give you all a quick update on this. So yeah, copyright is an issue as long as as long as music does not get blocked um, from being published, so to speak, if you use it or if you reuse it, for instance, for a DJ set. So what happened? And I think, hey Agatha, my darling, how's the elephants doing? I want my money back. um, so I think you guys read it. Crossfam was there, Agatha was there, Maria was there. I believe Vanny was there. I think most of you were there yesterday. So here's the deal. I had to do this mix. I had to do 5 entire mixes. 5 entire mixes, 5. So I just did not. I took wonderful clips, wonderful records that I really found with wonderful vocals and all that stuff, as you do. I prepared, and all of for just for 1 hour yesterday, 1 hour 7 minutes yesterday. I had to use like 15 hours work, and I'm not joking. This was 15 hours just to get 1 hour together yesterday. And this is not a complaint. I'm just giving you the background story so that you know what's going on behind the scenes when when so this just that you understand what's going on behind the scenes before I play a live set or before I create a like a preset like for yesterday, like a premiere. So I had the first mix done and I upload and I was listening to it like partially, okay, let's how the transitions worked and all that stuff as you do as a DJ. And then I realized, oh damn. And so I uploaded it as a premiere, obviously, and then it always take a little time. And all of a sudden it said, nope, this mix will not be published because it cannot be published because of copyright issues. Copyright issues in regards of this artist does not want anything from to be reused for DJ things or whatever on YouTube. So I was like, okay, delete the whole crap. And obviously I found out which tracks it was, so I took them out, put others in, let the other music together, and had to create a relatively complete new set because the other tracks didn't match together anymore. And it was really so that was the word on the second, a third, and a fourth time. Yeah, they chose they did not choose me, Sonia, unfortunately. So I have to stay the bishop of YouTube, and yeah, there's some American guy. I think Trump's favorite or something, as far as I heard. And so then at the fifth attempt, I was actually able to create the mix that you guys were listening to yesterday. So altogether it was 15 hours work just to put 1 hour 7 minutes together, or 1 hour 6 minutes or something. Hey Damilula, good evening. Hello. So to put 1 hour 7 minutes together for a premiere yesterday, which hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit. And therefore, oh, Mr. Goga is out of the bushes. He is looking for receipts. And so guys, take care. For those who are new, and for those who don't know Goga, take care of our very president Goga. He's taking receipts. That means that whatever you say funny, he takes that, and when you come to his house one day, he will definitely shoot. And we love it. I have to say, we love it. And I have found some receipts for Goga as well. So looking forward, my friend. And yeah, so with the copyright issue, to finalize that, Duruzil, here's the thing. And I think I showed that a week and a half ago, I think last week, Monday or the Thursday before. I'm not 100% sure. So here's the deal. YouTube lets you do whatever you want in general. And the copyright issue is only a copyright issue if, for instance, like in my first 4 attempts for the mix, they say, this will not be published, and either you cut it off or you do something else. I did not cut it off because then the mix would have been totally awkward and ridiculously bad. Hey, Nate Chovy, good evening. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday. So with the copyright thing, there's 3 things of copyright as far as I understand. Yeah, you know. Yeah, no. Oh, look, there he is. There is the idiot from Trump's soul. So Trump will be going there and again to Rome and do this funny celebration there. Yeah, you know, I do the Pope. I made the Pope. You know, I made the Pope. I can make a Pope better than anyone else. But anyway, I do shootings against Trump so that if ever I have to travel to the States again, they're gonna send me back. I don't like the food there. You know. So just saying. On a serious note, so the copyright thing that's what I have learned, and I have read a lot of material about that. So in general, it is not a problem to play music that is copyrighted. In general, guys, in general, listen to the end. Not that you start to play music now and then you wonder what's going on. So here's the thing: you have to find out what kind of music you want to play. Especially in my case, if I DJ, um, and then you get the thing. Okay, this has copyright issues and stuff like that. So the point is, as long as it is only copyright issue, you have to look. You can do a test. Take any track of whatever music you like, upload it, with a little picture, upload it, and make it public, and then see what it says. It says, okay, there's a copyright thing, but there is no problem. The publisher or the record company or whoever did it allows to play this allows to use it on YouTube. Then there's a second one, and that's yellow, so to speak. Let me see if I can find that in my studio in a minute, and then I can show you that a little bit more in detail. And there's a second one that gives you a yellow sign. Yellow signs means, all right, in some parts of the world, this track cannot be played. I had that with a Nigerian mix from yesterday as well, and it's not played in Russia and Belarus. I mean, who cares? Being perfectly honest, I'm sorry to say that, but they have other problems at the moment than listening to me as a YouTube DJ. And also the other part, and that's the most interesting one. That is what hit me 4 times before the mix that I have that I was able to publish yesterday or for yesterday, was the fact that that I have then also had this ban, like, okay, this mix cannot be published, or this video cannot be published because of there is a track or two that cannot be used as whatever thing. Then comes a red sign. It is not a ban from YouTube. So here's the other thing with the copyright music in general. If you play copyright music on your lives, and if you have your ads on, and in case if during the ads the music is playing, you would just not get monetized for the ads, because that money then goes to the artist. At least that's for Germany. I cannot say worldwide, but at least that's for Germany. So because there's a contract between Germany and sorry, not Germany, but between YouTube and the institution called GEMA. And GEMA is actually having the music rights, or is kind of taking care of the rights of the music from artists, record companies, etc., etc. So the thing is, I pay my YouTube thing. I pay YouTube to have YouTube Premiere, but like for anyone else, uploading and stuff is for free. So therefore, I have I'm DJing, as you know, and therefore I play copyright music. Most likely, the only thing that I will get monetized for, if ever, is shorts, or if I speak like today, because then I don't have music running. But other than that, on my DJ mixes, I will never get monetized. The only monetization I will get in that case will be if you guys send me a super chat or something, and so on and so on. Also, for those who are, so I hope that answered your question in regards of the copyright thing a little bit, at least. Duduzil, to give you, what is actually Duduzil, or is it Duduzil? I think it's Duduzil, right? I hope I pronounced that correct. So if if you want to know more about that, that's my experience that I did so far, and therefore that is so far about the copyright experience that I have when DJing and when then uploading stuff. And I never had that kind of ban like I had for the Nigerian mix. I think the Nigerians are very picky when it comes to the fact that Weibo Pepe is want to playing the Nigerian music. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the effort that I put for this. And again, special thanks to Damilola, who was really super helpful to get me helping me out with getting some of the tracks together that I played yesterday. And yeah, it was a ride to get there, to be honest. But yeah, it is coming. And again, if you guys want your own country mixes, like from Ghana or Kenya, we already had. So from Ghana, South Africa, wherever you guys are from, let me know. Give me some ideas on who could be cool of the artists, who then are going to have a look around. And Duruzil, especially as you said, your brother is into managing some of those artists. Happy to also play newcomers who nobody knows, because I think especially musician people, regardless if it is DJ, producer, a singer, an instrumentalist, and stuff. I'm always happy to get close to them and get people knowing what's going on, and giving maybe also them a platform, because let's all face it, we are all not important in regards of numbers and stuff. We are not the high society or something. So why not just supporting each other like we already do in this community anyway? And that would be awesome if, again, send me an email. It would be super cool. You can also hit me on Instagram, or your brother can do. My Instagram amenities are always also given in the bio and on my profile website. So I'm happy to get that as well. And the more information I have in advance, the more I can pre-work on this and then put a mix together. Maybe I can even do it live. We have to see. And but I prefer those kind of. Let me say it this way: the Nigerian mix I did not do live because, again, last week and this week Monday, I've stated it already, and I went pretty much into it because of the trolls and the bots that have been on my channel. So that's why I decided to at least not do. Actually, I didn't want to do a live this entire week, but then I saw that on the Wednesday session, means yesterday, there was no trolls coming. There was no trolls on Monday. So therefore, I think I hope the nightmare is over, and then I can actually go to go through the other stuff again and go back to live. So therefore, on Saturday, I'll put my white gown on again and put my own interpretation of a good sermon that has to be done on a Saturday afternoon, or actually Saturday morning in the United States and Canada. By the way, I'll start an hour later than the last couple of weeks Saturdays, so I'll start at 4 p.m. Maria, what is the time at your place right now? Is it 7:30? Is it 1:30 or something like that? Is it 1:30 or 2:30? I'm not 100% sure. I'm always getting confused with the states because there's so many different time zones in the same country. So, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the feedback, and I really appreciate it, and it was really fun to do it, to be honest. So don't get me wrong, I was not complaining. Okay, so we are 6 hours. Okay, we are 6 hours ahead. So it will be 10 o'clock in the morning your time, Maria, when I'm gonna start my gospel thing. So just to make sure, I was not complaining about the 5 attempts. That is what you do if you want to do something with value. So, but it was a ride. Let's say that it was a ride, and it was like an adventurous thing, because I know I have promised it like for 1 or 2 weeks before already, and therefore I was really happy to finally have it released and keep my promise on regards of the music mixes that I announce, and therefore happy to do it again. So this Saturday will be gospel. Sunday, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think it will be a bit more like tech house, most likely, a bit more chill out tunes, and yeah, and yeah. And by the way, talking about recovering from yesterday's mix, Damilola, I think Damilola had either I don't know why, either she had new hips with artificial intelligence, or she has booked a surgeon I think it's called, a surgeon before the mix even started, who was working for Formula One before, and he operated her just between my mix ending and her live starting. So she looked pretty agile to me, to be honest, and I guess that she had some doctor coming up there to help her. By the way, talking about the upcoming mix on Saturday, I will not reveal it now, but I have a new lighting. So there will be new lights on the screen when I DJ. So I hope you're going to have that as well, and keep that in mind, and get that sorted out for your eyes. Get some sunglasses done. It will be very, very colorful here on my curtain, but it will be way more colorful than it is now. So get ready. Hello, Oliva. Good evening. Very nice to meet you again. Very nice to see you. Special ability learning is in the house, and yeah, we are very much into a very nice floating evening here, as far as I see, and 7:35 p.m. here. So it is Vice Friday, as we call it here in Germany, very jokingly, obviously. It is so it's Francis Prevost is the name of the new pope. I think that is the guy who Trump wanted to have. So yeah, just saying. So in the end of the day, oh, I see some disappointing faces there. I see some disappointed facing. Anyway, not my problem. They had their chance. And even if they would call me now in Rome, I would not go because I don't like to be second choice. Not only in that, but I don't like to be second choice. That would not happen. So, the end of the day, um, for Sunday, I will do some tech house mix like for an hour or something, and we can take it from there and take some relaxed time. Or you guys can do a relaxed time before you go to Sunday service with Goga, and or before we all go to Sunday service with Goga. You can chill out a little bit and have that in the background just for chill out and stuff like that. And there will be more stumping next week because I plan to do at least two techno mixes, similar to the one from Tuesday that I spontaneously uploaded. But I will try to keep everything in the same timeline. So Monday 7, Tuesday 7 for the premiere, Wednesday 7 for the live, Thursday like today 7 for the talk, Friday day off, as I said. Saturday will be the exception because I do that in the afternoon so that in the evening I can do other things as well. And Sundays, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I believe I'll make it that possible that we just gonna go with the, maybe I put it just an hour or something before the Sunday service starts with Goga, and we can rate him, and everything is cool. We're gonna see. I have to decide that spontaneously. I just want so many people as possible be able to see it at the same time, so that you guys can also interact here in the chat. Oh, by the way, and if there's any other question in regards of music, DJing, or whatever, I'm happy to talk about it as good as I possibly can. If there's anything you want to know about the music style that I play, if you haven't heard it before, I mean, except yesterday. Yesterday was a special occasion with Nigerian music, but if you have any questions in regards of techno music, electronic music in general, house or stuff that you maybe haven't heard before, or the style that I play, if you go through other videos of mine, which I politely ask you to do, if you want to know more about that, how that is sorted out and everything, let me know. I'm actually my very good friend who also produces, and we have all been to his cup of tea song. He actually recommended me another tool that I'm than the one that I'm using at the moment, because that is just too much. I've mentioned that I believe 3 or 4 weeks ago that I'm trying to get into producing and trying to get used to some software. It is brutal. The one that I've tried is too brutal for my purposes, because I'm not. Hey, 7MJ, good to see you, man. Markus, guten Abend, good evening. And so that is too brutal for me, to be honest. So I'm trying FL Studio at the moment, and to see how things go. And then I want to produce my own tracks. I have some ideas already in regards of melodies, in regards of a couple of things to do, and therefore asking you for some patience on that. But we eventually get there. And then my first attempt will be to create some tracks that I would like to then, of course, dedicate to my closest friends here from the community that I'm honored to be part of. And yeah, we could get some own music on the channel and onto YouTube. That, of course, you can then use, because I will not claim any copyright on that. It's just mine. And then I'll put little whatever video snippets on it, so that then I can also brand it so everybody knows it's like from DJ Ragus or the World of Ragus in their case, or Father Mess, or whatever you want to call me. So yeah. So also, Marcus, for you, you can tell Lily if you see her next time, in case she does not turn up here tonight. So I will stay bishop of YouTube while this American guy can take over Rome. Who cares about Rome? Would have just been fun to do a DJ set from the balcony once. That would be awesome to just have it once with my priest gone. So, guys, if you know anyone in Vatican, seriously, if you know anyone in Vatican who has power there, to let me up the balcony on St. Peter's Square to do one DJ set where the Pope is staying right now, to do one DJ set there in front of all these people, wearing my white gown. Guys, whoever knows someone who has connections to Rome, let me know. Let's try to make that possible. I think that would be the most hilarious moment that Vatican history had ever seen. And then I put a red wig on. I got to put a red wig on, with the Trump thing. And then I say, the only one who can do a good pope is me. I did the best pope ever. I did the best pope ever. I'm the president of the United States, and now the Vatican is an American president, and I made the pope. I'm the one. If one can do a good pope, then it's me. I do the best pope in the world. Holy moly. There we go. Yeah, and at the end of the day, that would be awesome. So, guys, listen around your friends, enemies, whoever. If you have anyone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone, let's try to get this possible to be for me being up there, and then I'm gonna wear the white gown, and I'm gonna tailor or I'm gonna sew. Hey Barry, good evening. I got to sew a little banner on there with beans and bananas on it. That would be awesome. That would be hilarious. And maybe I have to find a way to get in there illegally to spread the word. Let the beans and bananas go. Whoop whoop. I think that would be awesome. I'm just considering how hilarious that would be. And then they can arrest me. And then they put me in jail forever. But I think that would give me watch hours like there's no tomorrow, because everyone's going to watch the channel. I'm sorry. I'm not even on drugs. That's the problem. I'm not even on drugs. I don't even have excuse for my weird thoughts. Hello, Lizzie. Good evening. Yeah. Ragus the first. That would have been awesome. So, yeah, it is how it is. So, I think I told you a little bit about the Nigerian mix story, and I would like to also give you a quick, well, what can I say? There's a DJ that I really like. He also produces. He's on the road for a long time. He's DJ Spen, and he is doing a lot of gospel music, house sessions, also in clubs, and he's really a great one. He is on the road for, I believe, more than 30 years or 35 years even. He's from the US, and a longer while ago, sorry, I had to take a sip of coffee real quick. Nate Shovey, my darling, welcome back. So a longer while ago, I wrote him a quick personal note on Instagram, not like asking him for an autograph or stuff, just telling him that I really adore his work, which I do. And he's one of the living examples of how great DJing can go. Also interacting with the crowd in the club and stuff. And he's extremely good. And the thing is that he currently is in Italy. He actually currently plays a little tour in Europe and also playing in Italy. I wonder if he's in Rome at the moment. However, and I'm a little bit proud of this moment, to be honest. I had so I wrote him on Instagram. Hey, wrote his first name is Sean. You can Google it easily, so that's why I can say it. So I said, hey Sean, I'm Ragus from Germany, hobby DJ, stuff like that. I really adore your work. You do it so great, and you really entertain the people, and you know how to put the stuff together, also in producing and stuff. So I wrote that, and just as a fan that I am. Not as a groupie or bullshit. I've just kept it really to the topic and say, hey, really happy to hear your music. It's really an inspiration, which it is for me, to be honest. And I said I'm also playing your tunes on some of my mixes, which I did. If you go to the playlist from the last couple gospel songs, and there's his name, DJ Span, is I'm gonna actually write it in the chat so that you know, DJ Span, um, and he is actually very very cool, a very very good DJ, good producer, playing superb house music sets, and also does a lot of gospel house that he plays. And so I wrote him, that I really like his music, that I like his stuff, and that I'm really happy, and that I hope one day, sometime soon, he will come to Germany as well and play. That I can shake his hands and thank him for his service, so to speak, to the party audience. And so I wrote it and forgot about that directly, because it is not, you just do what you do. You write a fan mail and then you forget about it because you never expect anything back. Mm, Let me open my Instagram really quick, because I have to say I was a little bit proud, to be honest, when I were able to when I was opening my inbox recently. And let me see. Here it is. He wrote. So I wrote him, hey, ba 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 da 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 da, and he wrote me back, and I was really proud about that. A couple of days later, he wrote me back. Thank you so much. This note was amazing to receive. It helps push me to stay on top of my craft and keep doing what I do. So appreciate your support of my work. Hope to meet you in Germany someday. I mean, obviously, it's just a very short note, but I got to admit, I was pretty happy to receive this, because usually the artists don't really have time to answer some kind of random fan mail, if you will, and therefore I was really happy to have that in my inbox, and keeping that like a little treasure, if you will. So at the end of the day, sometimes you also, as a man, when you have certain things that you really adore, you become a groupie as well, kind of, but not the groupie that climbs naked on someone's balcony and sleep in his bed or so. So, DJ Span, if you ever watch that, don't worry about it. I will not do that. Plus, I'm scared in flying, so if I don't have to go over somewhere with an airplane, I don't go. So, I'm just saying. So, but yeah, that was really cool, and that came in just recently, and that also encourages me, of course, to carry on with what I do here on YouTube, and which I really love to do, especially now as I have an audience that is really, 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 really nice to me, and giving me a lot of positive vibes and feedback. And what I really like the most is that on this YouTube thing, and I've done that actually on purpose. I've closed the chats for everyone who is not subscribed. So therefore, that also helps to get idiots, leave idiots out of here, or trolls and stuff like that, because they have to wait a minute after subscription to even be able to write in the chat. For those who are here the first time, or for those who have not been in the chat yesterday, you might have noticed that tonight there was a little barrier. And for those who have already been subscribed, obviously, welcome back. Happy to have you here. So yeah, that is a great thing to do. And there's some great things, and we're actually again next week Thursday. So today in a week, we're going to speak exactly about that. We're going to speak about trolls. We're going to speak about, let's say, interesting people, to say the least, here on YouTube from the female channel host perspective. So I have Eunice Talata as my studio guest, so to speak, for next week Thursday. So, and it's already very well described on my channel, on the upcoming videos, on the upcoming live streams. So make sure that you guys are tuning in next week Thursday as well, because it will not be just me talking. It will be Talata talking with me, speaking on the channel, and having the opportunity to that we can discuss exactly this matter. And because you might have noticed, I've talked about that like I think 2 weeks ago, a bit more in detail, when Bosede was here and some others were here already, who also female channel. They're always the same question: what are you doing? Where are you from? Are you married? would you like to show your boobs or whatever, this kind of stuff. And we don't have to do that. But I would like to really discuss that with a female channel host. And that's why I have reached out to Talata recently. And she kindly agreed to join me on this discussion next week. So today in a week, next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. German time, which we now have learned is 1 o'clock US, where Maria is, which is 8 o'clock Kenya, which is 5 o'clock Ghana, which is 6 o'clock Nigeria, UK, etc., etc. But also, which is 7 p.m. South Africa, because we're in the same time zone. So we're really looking forward to that. And yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or Agatha, my most asked questions in the future will be, how many elephants did you see today? And you guys know I'm just kidding around. I'm not meaning to be offensive whatsoever. Uh, even the nastier the jokes are, and but I hope that you guys understand that it's just my sense of humor. I don't mean to be bad to anyone at all. Just saying. Unfortunately, you have to add that these days because some people think the humor is not woke enough or something. I don't know. And so I'm just saying that you guys understand. There is nothing bad in that regards of me what's to expect whatsoever. I do. I know you went to the beach. You're more into the posh spaces now, Agatha. You're more into the posh spaces now, and yeah. So oh, hell yes, it is, Vanny. Good laugh. A good laugh is always needed, especially when it comes from the Weibo Pepe. Send me Azao. You know what I'm saying? Send me Azao. And yeah, so it is always nice. And actually, I have to say a big shout out and thank you to Unfiltered Maria. She is the reason why I'm actually sitting here now talking to you guys, because she encouraged me doing this, because usually I'm the guy behind the turntables, and as you know, during my DJ sessions I don't use a microphone at all, and I don't plan to change that at all, because that is not my type of DJing. And oh yes, yes you had went to the beach without even asking me if I want to come. Just no, but where was I? Yeah, so it is a matter of giving and taking. And Maria was pushing me kind of a couple of times. Hey, get yourself a microphone, get your butt up there and speak to the people, because people want to know who you are and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, Maria, nobody will come for that kind of stuff. They know that I'm the DJ, they know that I'm the father, and that's all they need to know. And then, all right. And I was like, okay. And then I went to Goga's 5-year anniversary party, where a lot of you guys saw me the first time wearing my gown and stuff like that, doing some jokes with some fake pigeon English. And yeah, I was send me Azao. Uh-huh. 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 Why do I have to wait, sister? Why do I have to wait for Asa, sister? Quicker, come on, chop chop. I have homes to go to. So uh, um, so then I went up there, and then that was the evening when Maria told me, hey, you should do something like that as well. You should go on the microphone. You should talk to the people. You're so funny in writing. You do all the jokes and stuff like that. And I said, okay, let me see what I can do. And sometimes these days, to be honest, when I see when like me and Agatha last week had this funny joke ping pong with the elephants going on. For those who don't know, guys, go to watch that video from last week. It was hilarious. It was so funny, and it wasn't. It was not so. And here's why. I mean, obviously, I was picking on Agatha big time, big time. Like when she wrote, "Oh, there are elephants nearby that can hunt me." Okay, that was me. That was the warm up for me. That was my sign. That was the boom, the starting shine. Like, Ragus, run, do it, give it to her big time, which I did. And good thing is, even though Agatha sat on a motor taxi, and even though Agatha was in town somewhere waiting for the motor taxi to be refilled and all that stuff, she didn't hesitate to shoot back whatsoever. It was really a great, what I call joking ping pong. It was like, playing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was awesome. It was hilarious. And that kind of stuff. In that moment, to be honest, So it was on Agatha's channel. It was not on mine. It was on Agatha's channel. She was live. And in that moment, I would have wished that it could have been possible that she just pulled me up to the channel and we do this dialogue in real time, like verbal. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I think Agatha, we both would have needed new ribs. I was here in tears laughing, to be honest, and that was really funny. And seeing all these things happening in other channels, or what? Yeah, we have a new pope, Shelley. I said that in the very beginning of my of my of my live today. And he's from America, and he's Trump's friend. He's a friend of Trump. Trump wanted him as a pope. And I can tell you, the only one who can do a good pope, if there's one who I can do a good pope, I can do everything good. I can do the taxes, I can do the customs declarations, and how come now I did a good pope? I'm the number one in creating a new pope. That's all I can say. So yeah, Shelley. So the good thing is I'll stay. I cannot do a good Trump, to be honest. But Shelley, I can promise you I'll stay the bishop of YouTube. So you can still see me in my gown on every Saturday if I play gospel house music. And oh, he would. I don't care. I don't care. The Botox in my face, I can catch anyone and everyone. And if one can catch Ragus, it's me. I'm the best catcher. Lord have mercy over my soul. Yeah, so that is what I really like to also visit the other channels. And that, again, Unfiltered Maria, she encouraged me to do this with a microphone as well. Again, I was not really the one wanting doing that in the first place because I consider myself more DJ than a talker. And also it was really weird for me. I mean, obviously when you sit on the other side of the screen means I'm visiting someone's channel and you guys talk. For me, it's cool. I sit here, I type something in the chat, we have a funny time and everything cool. But being honest, sitting here sitting here on the microphone on the first time, I mean, I don't have a problem using a microphone, to be honest. I've been to events, hosting weddings and all that kind of funny things, also funerals, and do that kind of things. But it is a different thing to have. But if you go to any kind of reception that you host, like a wedding or a birthday or something like that, or in the company to speak to customers, to do a presentation, it's a totally different situation than sitting at the screen talking. And obviously you talk from the very beginning of the live. I don't wait until someone is saying hello or something. I just start talking right away, even if there's no one in the beginning. And what I do is to actually then hope that someone interacts on the chat in whatever way, saying hello or asking questions or giving some funny comments and stuff like that to keep the conversation running, because it is really, and I do understand, I do really have highest respect for people who can do that for 5, 6, 7 hours in a row per day. And that is really, I have to say, I'm really raising my hat for that. And the one that I did a couple of weeks ago on Thursday before Easter was when this so-called 400 people were all here all of a sudden, where I was like, where are all these people from? And then I understood later that these were all trolls and bots and stuff like that. And then, well, anyway, looked nice on the screen. But yeah, Maria, exactly. Receive your flowers. You should. I mean, I have to say that I had like 3, 4 people, still have, who really are like pushing me to new things. Try this, try that, try that, try this. Be a bit more open here, be a bit more reserved here, and stuff like that. So like kind of film directors, if you will, doing some not directing, but giving me some very good advice on, hey, this is how I do it. Maybe you watch this video and then you can see, oh, this is how I talk, this kind of things. Obviously, if you listen to Goga, he can actually talk like there's no tomorrow, Most likely he's now in the bushes taking receipts again. Father talking about Goga. Yeah, well, actually, at least, I mean, Goga has to give me a gold medal, kind of, on his next Sunday service, or whenever it's my turn to sit up there. I think we agreed on June 1st or something. Miri, hello. Goga should give me a gold medal, because he said it himself in his last Sunday service that I actually made him what did he say? I made him trending or something. Ah, geez, I forgot the phrasing. Goga, if you're here, help me out. That he was made the topic of the video and stuff like that. He is now a brand, something like that. Because when I did the upload of the video with the Kenyan shirts that were sent by him to me, which one of them actually I wore yesterday. I hope you like the choice that I did, the color choice that I did for yesterday's video. So I hope that you were a little bit impressed of me trying to also dress up a little bit here and there. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now exactly 8 o'clock, 1 minute past 8. So the first hour of the life is over. So let me do what I always do. I'm going to light myself a cigarette and keep chatting with you guys. Still have coffee here, still have my water here. Already had a very light dinner. And now I'm able to have a relaxed chat with you guys. By the way, it's still daylight in Munich. What, guys? I have a question. We are in spring, and we are in spring, and in spring we have more sunshine. And I think I've said you guys on Easter Sunday, no, the day after Easter Sunday or something like that. I just had 2 slices of thin bread, bit cheese, 1 tomato, and that was it. So I'm trying to lose weight at the moment. I'm on a diet, and also I'm using Ozempic because of these shirts. I want them to wear properly, that they also have some place to run around, so to speak. Because I've learned that having a belly in Kenya is a total different story than having a belly here in my house. So I have to get used to the Kenyan version of being overweighted. So no, that was dinner. That was actually dinner, Goga. We eat dinner here like around 6, like latest 7. So I had dinner like at 6-ish, like just again 2 slices of bread, bit cheese, bit tomato, a cup of milk, obviously my most favorite drink ever, and that is what I had. That was my dinner. So there's nothing. Well, maybe tonight before I go to sleep, I'll have a banana or something, or like a fruit, but that's it. So yeah. So Goga, again, now as you're here out of the bushes, I think I receive a gold medal because I made you I made you a topic, so to speak, or whatever you call it. I forgot what you called it on Sunday. That you were a trend or something like that. What you said. Well, Goga. So just to clarify that, we eat. I think we have different food habits, like in Africa. In Africa, as far as I remember, the main meal is the dinner. So our main meal is lunch. So we have a yes, yes you are indeed. So what we do have now what we no what we do have. So what we do is we have the normal German, which I'm not obviously. We eat a decent breakfast, like I don't know, a roll or something with something on it, or some cereals and stuff. By the way, the breakfast that you had in the village, Goga, like 2 weeks ago or something, when you were having breakfast and doing this writing technique things and stuff, that that looked very good. Some yogurts with fruits, that was very nice. And sometimes I have that too, but I'm not the breakfast guy. So no, you would not starve to death in Europe, my friend, because usually our lunch is the most important meal for us during the day. So we go for lunch. We're pretty much on time on that, between 12 and 1, and we have lunch then, which is a big plate of usually some potatoes, whatever vegetable you have, some meat. Most of us, a lot of people here eat meat every day. So that's quite a big portion, and maybe then a snack, like a dessert after that, whatever, if there's time and if you have ordered, or if you took it with you. Um, and then you're rather full, and then in the evening you have. Well, hold on. Um, I would like to publicly declare, Goga, London has nothing to, or England, food in England, or also in the United States, I'm sorry to say that, has nothing to do with the rest of the normal world. And honestly, um, no, this has nothing to do with proper food whatsoever. I used to live in the UK, um, and bro, no, that is not. We call it food replacement, Goga. It is not food. It is food replacement. Um, it is what looks like food, but is not. Let me guess. Did they offer you? Did they offer you? I know black pudding is for. Did they offer you black pudding, Goga? Did they offer you black pudding for any kind of meal that you had there? I was just wondering, because that would be a typical British breakfast. You have baked beans, you have sausages, you have the potato things, the fried potato thing, the little things, and then you have some bacon and some of them sandwich for lunch. Lord, give me. Yeah, that's the UK. What can I say? Goga, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. But then again, if you come to Germany one day, if you ever, and again, there's always just around here where I point to, there's always there's always a place for you to lay your head. So if you ever want to come to Munich, you let me know, and I'll sort you out here. Very happy to do so. And I can cook pretty good, so you might even like my meals that I cook. So, but for lunch, usually we stiff ourselves with lunch, and then in the evening it's more the light version. But on the other hand, in my particular case, as I said, I'm on a diet at the moment, trying to lose some weight, and also using this diet injection called Ozempic, and it seems to work. It's end of week 2, and I lost a little bit. Obviously, you don't see it yet because there's quite some way to go, but yeah. So, Goga, if you ever want to experience German food, let me know. You get your butt over here. Bring me some more shirts, and then you can stay here anytime, and I can show you around a little bit. Or that also for those who want to come to Germany, who is not already in Germany. But what is peanut and jelly? Is this jelly? Is that marmalade or something, Maria? Is that marmalade like strawberry marmalade or something like that? What is jelly? Yeah, more bigger shirts, Goga. Tell your tailor to be more to make the bigger ones because I need the bigger ones. I need bigger ones. We talk about that separately. Um, Maria, is jelly is that kind of marmalade or something? I mean, I know people that put peanut butter and marmalade on the bread, and it was like, ugh, how can you molest the good old peanut butter? How can you do that? I mean, seriously, how can you put ugh, how can you put marmalade on or any or jelly thing, whatever that is, on peanut? That is what I would. This is an American thing. As I said, they don't know how to cook. I've been there 3 times. That is Goga. If I had to live in the United States, I would lose my entire body weight within one day if I had to go with their food. I was there 3 times, ugh, and after 5 minutes, I always wanted to run home. Home to my own oven, home to my own stove to be able to cook my food. Proper European food or proper African food. I can still cook with fufu, with gari and stuff like that, and with yam. Happy to do that all the time. It's very good, tastes great, healthy, and stuff like that. No, American food. Sorry, Maria. I know you're Kenyan and you cook proper food. I see that on your lives all the time. So obviously you're an exception. But guys, living in the US and living with their food, uh, no, 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 no. I'd rather pay this funny import taxes that Trump now wants to have for every single food no, 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 no. One of the big reasons why I never went to live in the States. I had the offer twice. I always said no. No, you don't put marmalade on peanut butter for crying out loud. That is one of the most ridiculous things that I ever heard of. And yeah, yeah. Um, and Goga, I'm very sure you have visited Maria's house quite some time. She's cooking delicious. The only thing that I really miss when she's cooking is that the screen doesn't give the smell. It only gives the views, of course. But yeah. And Goga, you know what? There's a lot of African people going to the UK suffering exactly that. Potato is great. You can use it for everything and anything. That's right, Shelley. You can use it for everything and anything, uh, and then you do your own stuff around that. That's all what I can strongly recommend because everything else, no, 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 no. So I remember once when I was living in the UK, uh, I went to a fish and chip shop. Obviously, that's what you do in the UK. Yeah, you make it chips exactly, or you just boil them, or you just fry them, or you put them on a grill or something. You have so many options with that. Um, so the first and only time ever I went to a fish and chip shop, and I was like, all right, let's try. It's a traditional English dish. So I went there, and first of all, um, it was run by I believe a Chinese family or something. So it was fish and chips, but it was run by a Chinese family, which I don't care about. But obviously, they used the recipes from the Brits that was there before, and the chips were like muddy, wet, not crusty at all, not crunchy. The fish was like I don't know. It looked like still half alive. I mean, it was well done, but it looked like still kind of semi half alive or something, half alive, and then I was like, is that really what I'm supposed to eat here? And I was like, holy moly. Okay, let's give it a try. So that literally the yeah, it looked like I don't know, it looked like it's gonna turn around and run back to the sea every minute. But I was like, okay, let's have a look, what we're gonna do. And in the end of the day, I tasted it. So the chips or crisps or whatever, potato chips. Um, yeah, but I was living in the UK back then, Goga. They don't know what proper food is. What am I supposed to do? And we didn't know back then. It's more than 20 years ago. Thank God. The taste, this ridiculous taste in my mouth is gone. But these chips were like if you if you do mashed potatoes, right? You boil them and then hi Jay, you boil them and then you match them, you put some salt, pepper, or whatever, and some muscat on it, and then you eat it. Then you have a proper meal. So that chips were like boiled potatoes, kind of. Then they were like, but fried, but not fried until they're really crusty, as we know that here in Germany or in any other country in good old Europe, or even in McDonald's in the United States, they try to do that something similar. But Jay knows what I'm talking about. We had this joke going on recently that if you have a certain dish in the west or in the north of Germany, it's like schnitzel with pommes, pommes frites, the pomme de terre. It's like fried French fries. They have to be crusty. The meat has to swim in the sauce, and the meat, even then, if you chew it the first time, it's still crusty, even though it's in the sauce with mushrooms and stuff. Phenomenal! You can get that at every good imbiss store, and you don't get that in the UK. And in the UK, I was really shocked, and I had to pay like £7 for that crap back then. Now it will most likely cost you a kidney just to buy that kind of food. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what is that? So I had a bit of the bite of the chips, and I was like, or French fries or whatever. I was like, no, they're not chips, they're not fries. They were like lousy half cooked potatoes with whatever 10 kilogram of salt so that there's any taste at all. And the fish, I mean, I really like fish if it is well done, if it is nice fried or grilled or something. but it has to be fish, right? And again, the fish when it came on up here, hey Som, good evening. Yeah, mint sauce for everything. That's true. Mint sauce for everything. That is the most ridiculous thing. So and then the fish on my tongue was like I was really waiting that it starts swimming, because tongue has some water. I was expecting it to start swimming some nice rounds and everything, and no, it didn't. Hey Queen, good evening. Hello. Talking about mince sauce, there was one experience that I had that was even more ridiculous than going to fish and chips. So I used to live near London, not far away, in a little village called Uxbridge. Nice place, nice people, and everything. And there was a butcher just around the corner from where I lived, like 120 meters, 130, 140 meters away from my house. And they had open every Saturday morning. So one morning I went there and I thought, okay, you know what? Let me buy some meat for to put in the put in the pan and stuff like that. Yeah, wait. Jay, now comes the mint sauce, exactly. So here's the thing. They put mint sauce, I mean mint, like you have in chewing gum. They put mint sauce and on everything, literally. I mean literally. They put mint sauce on meat. Can you believe it? Mint sauce, peppermint sauce, so to speak. And I was like, I saw this, and it was the first time for me going to a butcher there. First of all, the meat that I bought there was frozen. So he sold frozen food. So you don't know how old it was. And I was like, why is this frozen at a butcher's place? Turned out he was a butcher, but he only had opened in this particular place on Saturdays. So he kept everything frozen there from Monday and then sold it on Saturday. And it's like, it is insane. And then all this meat had some green sauce on it, right? So it was marinated. I was like, what in the Lord's name? I said, what is that? Yeah, that's mint sauce. It's very good. I said, what is mint sauce? Yeah, it's mint sauce. It's what we put on meat. And I was like, okay. So thank God I only bought one piece of pork chop, one piece of lamb or whatever chop or whatever it was. And after that, I never went to that butcher again. Uh-uh. No, I hardly ever ate meat anymore there again. I was like, why in the Lord's name? Why in the Lord's name do they put mint sauce on meat? Why do they put half fishes half alive in the fish and chip shops and let them look like they're going to start swimming again soon? And I was like, holy moly! That was day 2 of me living in the UK, knowing that I had a contract of a year and a half, and I was like, oh, please. Well, I even stayed there longer than 2 years, so I kind of made it and survived. But I was so happy being back in continental Europe. And the interesting thing is, the son of my landlady, he did a trip to Belgium with his girlfriend when I was living there over there in the UK. And they came back and they were like, "Yo, why do you Europeans eat so much bread?" I said, well, because we have 10,000 different sorts of bread in comparing to what the crap that you guys have here. And, we like to eat it to everything. And, yeah. And he was like complaining that there's too much bread on everywhere on during the meals. And I was like, ah. And then I said to him, and since then he didn't like me that much anymore. I said to him, well, look, why do you guys not learn how to boil water first? To have the basics of cooking, and then we can talk. Took him a couple of weeks to go to get, took me a couple of weeks to have some decent conversation with him afterwards. So yeah, sometimes you have to shoot back. By the way, if we have any American or Brit here at the moment, or anyone from Russia or something, congratulations to 80 years of victory over the Germans. For those who know, today, 80 years ago, Germany surrendered without any obligations or without any conditions from the Second World War. So officially, we're 80 years in peace, but that's only officially. So yeah, but living in the UK, I could do an entire evening just on stories of what I've witnessed there during my time living over there. And but I will not harass you with that tonight. I think I gave you some insights already. Heineken's family. I gave you some insights on that, and yeah, U.S. Pope, U.S. President. I can do the best Pope in the world. No, 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 no. Yeah, he's Goga. He's Trump's friend. He is Trump's friend. So he is going to make this big time. He is going to make this big time. Most likely, Trump called the dying Pope on Easter Monday before he passed and said, "Make sure the American guy does it, huh? Make sure the American guy does it." Jesus Christ. Anyway, so for those who just entered, quick update on what's coming next in a couple of days. So tomorrow is Friday, so I'll take my YouTube day off. Prepare. Well, not really taking day off, but I'm not doing anything in regards of premiere or live streaming. I just got to put a short like I do every day since beginning of May. By the way, just a reminder, whoever is part of the Goga tribe, one short a day for the entire May. And if you haven't done so yet, you better start working because we're already on May 8th. And so get that sorted out. You can do funny memes now on. You can try to do a funny meme on yourself with whatever facial expression of Trump congratulating the new Pope or something. I think I'll do something like that tomorrow. I don't care. I mean, I don't give a damn about those people in Vatican or something, especially not since they have not elected me. But in the end of the day, is once, yeah, isn't it nice? Isn't it that? Isn't Goga? You see, I can be creative if I wanna, you know, doing those kind of things, just like as you do. So you can use it as a receipt for Sunday if you want it, and no, I think I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette for my show tomorrow. Put on my gown, smoke a cigarette, and I'll just say Habemus Ragus. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that tonight. I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna put myself in the Vatican and do a short Habemus Ragus. Habemus Ragus. I think I'll do that. No, I don't really need a blonde wig as far as I see. I just need to put my new light on, let it shine here a little bit, and just put some gel to put my hair weird or something. I don't know. I went for a haircut last week, so I should have maybe waited until today. But anyway, who cares? Do it tonight. Habemus Ragus is trending. Yeah. Yeah, but Koga, you don't have the gone. You see, that is what you need. I have the gone, my friend. As I said, I would have been the very cheap version for Vatican because my DJ set is here, my gone is there. I would have just put the beans and banana emblem here so that it is more authentic. And no, Trump Wick, I cannot get it that fast, man. I cannot get it that fast, but I will do it. Yeah. I can do everything. I can also vote a Pope. Jesus. I really had fear that this would happen, but unfortunately now it did. What can I do? I'm not Catholic. I'm not even Catholic. Why do I care in the first place? I'm not even Catholic. So who cares? Who cares? By the way, Goga, I have tremendous news for you. Last week and the week before, I believe, you have tried to raid your live stream to Chidima family. She finally is able to receive a raid. We got that. She got it sorted out finally. So yeah, just to let you know, for whenever I'm gonna check it out with her on Sunday if it works, yes or no. But she came up to me today and said she did it, so she's done. So in no uncertain terms. Yeah. So I'm just saying. So we finally got her there. She's now raidable, so to speak. And yeah, and for those, I don't know, Goga, have you actually refreshed the people on the speed of video watching yesterday? I haven't been in yours because I had my premiere at that time, but have you were you able to refresh the people on what I asked you about, the video speed and stuff like that? Were you able to do that? Or should I do that here really quick? Oh, actually, I leave that for you for Sunday service. I'm just the transporter of the message, so to speak, and not the preacher on technical things. That's your part. Just so that you will not be unemployed all of a sudden. Okay. No. So I leave it up to you. So, guys, next week Wednesday, make sure you have bookmarked um, Goga's training session, Goga's spiritual advice on YouTube and other things. So that will be a topic as well. Just all right. So is our date actually valid now by what we talked about the other day? Is that valid or is that still in consideration in regards of day, time, and stuff like that? Just making sure that I don't have other plans like going to Rome and complain why I didn't get. Okay, thanks. So for you guys, I've got the very honor to be. Oh, by the way, Mina, good evening. I almost oversaw you. Sorry for that. Very nice to have you in my house. So for those who want to have what Goga just said, Sunday service we play and have fun, I have the very honor to be invited as the guest on stage on screen in Goga's house on June the 1st, and yeah, yeah, we had to wait for the decision of Rome. Otherwise, Goga had to travel to Rome to make the Sunday service there. But thanks to the fact that I have not been elected, we are all saving a lot of travel costs. Goga to going to Rome, me to host him, and all that stuff. As a pope, you have to host all these people that are coming. But we would have otherwise had to do Sunday service in Rome. Goga, honestly, it would have been a hilarious thing to do that on the balcony up there, right? Goga wearing his very little sunglasses on the balcony with his nice African clothes that he always wears, and me with a white gown and with a beans and banana banner on it, and doing a live session for 500 years that Goga always does. I'm so sorry, I have to take a sip of water. That Goga always does from this balcony up there. I mean, most likely. Actually, I will do the same. I really have to do something like that. I really have to create something like that as a short. Yeah. Let me see what I can do. Goga? Do you actually also create shortcuts, shorts with StreamYard, or you only do that with your smartphone or whatever? Just out of interest. I have never recorded a video with StreamYard, to be honest, but I think I should. I think a short I can do now up to 3 minutes. So let me do something nice about this. I'll have to see what I can do. But we should really start a hashtag thing. So every one of you guys, if you do a short for tomorrow or something, create a hashtag Habemus, just Habemus, no more. Hashtag Habemus, and I'll then put myself Habemus Ragus, Goga put himself Habemus Goga and stuff like that. Shelly, you can be the first female pope. Whoop, whoop. So, okay, that's interesting. Shelly, do that too. Do a hashtag Habemus. Let me write that in the chat here real quick. I don't care how many people are here now. I really don't care. Habemus. Put that as a hashtag. No more, but just put it as a hash. The only hashtag in the thing, and also the title story. Just put hashtag Habemus, and then in the video you say Habemus Shelly. I say Habemus Ragus. Goga says Habemus Goga. We put some Vatican background and stuff like that. That is awesome. Yeah, we have to do that. Oh, I'm just getting fun again. So I gonna definitely do that. So for everyone who's watching from the bushes, make yourself a hashtag with Habemos short, and then we're gonna do it all like we are all Pope. Let's see how long this American guy will last. Jeez. Mm. The guy on Earth. Hello, Simon. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday. Yeah, the guy who represents Jesus is from the United States. Holy moly. Anyway, let me close this crap. So, yeah, it is how it is. What can we do? Those are the things that are the things. And, yeah, it is how it is. What can we do? So, anyway, is there anyone who wants to ask? Exactly. Habemos Simone. Habemos Simone. Welcome to the new Pope family, Simone TV. Lord have mercy over my soul, if ever. So let me see. This is 1943. Okay. Whoa. Goga, I've just double checked. She is definitely rateable now. Can you believe it? So the preaching was not for nothing. Congratulations. Anastasia, darling, hello. How is the light going? How is the light and the thing going? Did you already use it for your lives or something? I haven't. I only saw the unboxing video just yesterday, actually. And yeah, Lagos Late is in the house. Can you believe it? Yeah. So Lagos Late is in the house. That would never get the Anna. That would never get away from you anymore. That would never get away from you anymore. Lagos Late. Exactly. So, Anastasia, listen. We are going to do a new short, a new short challenge for tonight. No. You don't choose me as Pope, Simone. You choose yourself. What we are doing is tonight we're going to do a short. You can do a short as well, and we just put as a short the headline, and also for the hashtag, we only put this Habemus, all of us. So we only put Habemus, and after that, you just name that. You just name it Habemus, and you put the only hashtag you put is Habemus. No more. Not Habemus Pope, not Habemus whatever. And then in the short, you make a nice background from Vatican or whatever, from the balcony in St. Peter's Square or something. You put yourself in the camera and you say, Habemus Simon, Habemus Shelley, Habemus Anastasia. That's all. 10-second video, smile, ding, 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 done. Upload it. Let's see how it goes. This would be a fun. Goga got me this. Goga is going to do the same. He's going to call himself Habemus Goga, and then we're going to see what's gonna happen. I think this could be fun, and I'm very sure that people will be copying it from our tribe. We just have to make it public somewhere. We just have to tell our friends, like on your message board. Go to your message board and tell them, create a hashtag, do this with your videos. Create a hashtag, create Habemus, and then you just look in the camera and say Habemus Ragus. Goga will say Habemus Goga. Shelley will be the first female pope ever, because she was here first of you ladies. And she will say Habemus Shelley, and then we all say Anna will say Habemus Anastasia, or Anastasia, or whatever you want to call it. And Simon, you do the same. Guys, tell your friends. Let's do this. I think this would be awesome. This would be awesome. And yeah, Mary, did you? I think you heard the last part, right? So you have a homework for tonight before you go to sleep. Habemus Miri. So just put Habemus as a hashtag, as the title of the video, as well as in the description. No more, just the hashtag, and then you take the video and. Let me sing. No, you will no. Most likely, you will Anastasia. You will most likely say "Habemos Anastasia Brest" because you always pronounce the letters wrong with R and L. So it's going to be Lagos Rate, or you're going to be Pope Anastasia Brest. Habemos Anastasia Brest. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. Habemos never ending love. Yeah, I wished. Mm. Holy moly, give me strength. I cannot believe this. But I think that would be a cool hashtag. I mean, most likely will only be 10 people doing it, but this could be really fun. Mm. And I wonder actually if YouTube will keep it, or if they kick us out because of blasphemic things or something. I don't know. But then again, habemos in Latinum just only means that we have. We have. So it's just using a dead language, so to speak, and a fish that is still half alive while it's on the plate or something. I don't know. So yeah, this is it for Thursday, guys. Has anyone got any question? Has anyone got any comment, any wish, anything to say, anything to ask, anything, any thought to share or something? Then that would be good if you speak it up now. And Anastasia, you better, do your things, do them quick, do them, upload them, but keep the pronunciation, as you do, so we all have something to laugh about. Lagos late, you see, that is how things appear. Anastasia, you set that trend. Now I'm Lagos late. Ah, that was so funny a week and a half ago. Jesus Christ. Lagos. Even Goga was cracking up that day. The only thing I see him writing in that chat of your channel that night was, I give up, I give up, I give up. And I even kind of in my mind saw him sitting there like, I give up, I give up. He literally gave up. He fainted. Lagos late. Lagos late. It was fun. It was really good. So I'm gonna prepare a raid for starting in 6 minutes, and we are only a couple of people, so let's see if this works. We have someone. We are going to raid this one to Nigeria because it seems that finally Chidima family has finally managed to get her raid system set up, and we're going to say hello to her. She was really struggling with numbers recently, and she was recently really struggling with a couple things, and really didn't manage to get the raid set up. But now she done it. She came to me today and told me, and I'm really happy about that development, so that she can receive some numbers, some more people now, and yeah. She is struggling with her phone that is broke, and if you guys are kind enough to spend some time there to get her some of viewing minutes, that would be really great. Kind of you guys. I mean, I always get the support from you guys, and maybe we can now pay it forward to someone who is in need, and also that helps to also avoid looking at this Pope replacement. Hey, Kappas, bro. Good to see you, man. Hey, Kappas, just a question. Why don't you do any videos at all? I'm just wondering. You should. You should start doing videos and stuff like that. I think you would be monetized in no time, and just just sharing thoughts, and to let you guys know that Yeah, and Goga made me to learn how to rate as well. And then was it Sussy Global? I'm not sure. One of you guys saw. I think it was her, but I'm not. No, it was. Who was it? Someone from Kenya. I forgot her name right now. I'm deeply sorry. I don't mean to be offensive. Um, thank you, Kapas. Yeah, it was really great that you were there. I hope you liked it a little bit. And thank you so much, Samsung World. I do appreciate that big time. And there's more material coming, so also don't miss to come to the live on Saturday. Again, tomorrow I'll take a YouTube day off, so there's no premiere, there's no live. I prepare material for next week already because next week I'll have a very busy week at work. But also, again, just to notify you again, on Thursday next week, I'll have Eunice Talata here on the stage, and we are going to discuss the differences, of being a female channel host versus being a male channel host, how people are treated as female channel hosts from the male audience, so to speak, and Talata is really trying hard, and many others here, I know this as well, but like Bosede, for instance, try very hard to put a topic on the screen when they speak to the people. But usually it's always like, yeah, I'm from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Kenya, I'm doing this. No, I'm not married. No, I don't want to marry. We're going to discuss that next week, Thursday. It's already announced on my channel, so please already bookmark that. But also Saturday's sermon will happen with gospel house music this week. So and for the coming week, for this Sunday, I will do a tech house mix, and yeah. So on Fridays, I will not be having any appearance on my own channel um, in regards of Jesus, how do I say it? In regards of any live stream or any premiere, because then I'm creating material for the weekend and the week after already in advance, so that I also have some time for that. And of course, I'll do a short from tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll send a short with me doing some funny thing as a priest or something. Let me see what I can do. And yeah, just saying that. There's always so I'll be kind of appearing like 6 days a week. The only day I will not appear is on Friday, and depending on work, again, my apologies in advance if I have any problem or if there's work coming up or something. Then we get that sorted out as well in some whatever way. And by the way, I've changed my mind in regards of the raid because it's JD's mom's birthday. So JD's little sister was online yesterday, and they said that it's their mom's birthday today. So let's go and say happy birthday to JD's mom anywhere, anytime. It's the name of what as you know, she's here regularly. So let me see, and we can do we do Chidima Chidima and family. We're gonna do her on Sunday, and then. So let me see. Where's JD? Where is JD? Where is JD? Ding, 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 ding. Somewhere there. So it would be really great if you would kindly stay for the raid so that we can actually go over. As far as I see, they are cooking and stuff like that, so that we can go and say hello to JD and the mommy, and wishing them a very good birthday, and obviously a nice evening, and crash the screen and do some funny things there. Let me just see if I can find them actually, that we can have a nice turnover over there and crash the screen, crash the party. Maybe they have some leftovers in food. I don't know. And all right, and she's even rateable. All right, so what we're gonna do is let me write this here in the chat, so we can do this. All right, so this is going to be the raid. This is going to be the raid. This is going to be the raid for JD. And I would really like to say one thing before we leave. I know I say that very often these days, but it really means a lot to me that I have got this honor to have so much support from everyone here in this room. Helen, hello, my darling. I'm really grateful for each and everyone who is so kind to spend time to support me by watching the screen, by watching the videos, by visiting the lives, by commenting on the videos and the shows that I do, and giving me advice on what I could do different, what I could do more, and stuff like that. And I really appreciate that. I want to say that, and I just would like to close the evening, my evening, with this, and I really appreciate that indeed, and it means a lot to me. And I hope that one day I'll be able to pay that off or pay that back or whatever you want to call it. And therefore, I would really like to say thanks a million. And I really am happy with all the information that I got from you, with all the help, also with all the fun, most of all, because it is really a great time being around you and having a good time, and that is what I appreciate most. So therefore, thank you so much for your time coming. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to see you all on the Saturday sermon, so to speak. Again, I'll start an hour later, like 4 p.m. German time, 5 p.m. Kenyan, 3 p.m. Nigerian, 2 p.m. Ghana, 10 a.m. United States, where Maria is, so that you all can do it with a more relaxed time and more blessings and more, more without any stress whatsoever. And remember the hashtag Habemos, Create a short, take the title just with Habemos, put it in the description, just hashtag Habemos, and then take a video, Habemos Capas, Habemos Goga, Habemos Somsom, whatever you want to put. Don't make it longer than 10 seconds and upload it right away. Don't care about background or whatever. I'm not going to do it with any kind of going on. I'm just going to do that right after this, and I'm going to upload it like, let's have some fun. Smile with it. Look at my short in about 5 minutes. Then you can take this as an example. Don't put any background or whatever. Just put it on. Just let's have fun. Let's do it as a joke. And I would like to thank you so much again for your time. It was, as always, a great time having you guys around, sitting with people who I know, who I like, who I adore. That also gives me a very pleasant atmosphere. And with that, I will end the stream and we're gonna hand it over to JD, and wishing you all a great Vice Friday evening. And guys, tomorrow is Friday, so there's hope. Speak to you soon. See you soon, and looking forward to see you all on JD's side. See you later. Bye-bye. Good night.